It's Tina. It's Tina. Now you're a specialist. That's me. I forgot my goddamn name. We are here together today.
Hello.
We are at it again.
Hi.
Waiting on Reese to call in. It's Keita, y'all. Keita, keeping it real, Keita.
Try to.
Amen. Won't he do it? So today, I was thinking about talking about a real sensitive subject for some women, which is how, well, not women, really for men, because you just want to know, how do women let go of good men? Like, why is it that when they find, when a good man finds them, they can't recognize it? You have been so saturated with bullshit all your life that you don't know when the good man come in your life what he look like.
Yeah.
You think that you going out to dinner.
That's a problem. I think that's a problem.
It is. After a while, going out to dinner and hitting the movies and stuff like that, that just that almost don't work. You know, like it normally would. You know, just Netflixing and chilling.
Because women come across, it's so sad because women have come across so much BS with men. You know, some of them are lucky enough to have come across that one beautiful guy, you know, but a lot have come across the wrong guy for so many years. It's like when you come across the right one, you like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you think
why are you so nice?
You think there's something wrong with him? Like a dude that want to help you with your kids, and
they want to have they want that raw.
Yeah,
they want that raw nigga though. They don't want the good one. They want that raw, treat them like shit nigga.
Well, they don't know they getting treated like shit. They know they're unhappy, you know, and a lot of times I believe it's because the thing with attraction. You know, as you get older, your attractions should change. When you're 20 and 19 and all that, you are more physically attracted to someone. You know, what someone looks like, you know, it's their physique, you know.
Okay, don't get me wrong now. No, I got to be able to look at you.
That is true, but that Rico Suave type of person. You don't gotta have the best looking dude in the room because he's the one that all the women want
anyway.
So he get the pick of the litter. Like he picking out and choosing. You might not get chosen, but because you're waiting on him to choose you, you will accept things that you normally wouldn't accept.
Right.
But if you get you a decent guy, you guys at a certain age, I want to say 35 and up, your needs for a mate should shift.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be more so looking at the physique of a man. You should be looking like, okay, is his shit together? Like, he got a crib. What does credit look like? He got a 401k. He got a decent job.
Yeah.
You know, you want to ask that kind of question. And then
not just, oh girl, my man is fine, girl.
He drive this. He drive
A, B,
that.
C, and D.
He live here and live there.
Though I was never one of those females. I was never impressed by the drug dealing type guys that, you know, for one, I don't want to be with nobody who, I don't know if you gonna come home. I don't know if I'm gonna see you the next day. I don't know if we gonna be on Channel 2 News because the feds done ran up in our crib. That ain't my type of deal. So I was never impressed by nor did I ever want to be with a drug dealing type of guy. I've had some very nice looking men in my past. I've had one that was just fine as H, and I couldn't even understand why you was talking to me. I'm looking at him like, what you?
But how old were you?
I was in my 20s.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I was in my 20s.
You're looking for somebody that's on the level of cute and above.
Though. He came up to me.
But you cute.
And I was just like, what?
But
I'm thinking to myself, I wasn't worthy. Because this nigga was just that hot deal to me. I was like, you know, because he traveled well, you know. You meaning he traveled with guys that looked good.
All of them look
You know, all of them look good. You know, I call it travel well, you know.
Travel well.
Because a lot of people don't travel well. It might be, you know, that one that's cute out of the bunch, and then the rest of them look like they just left from off somewhere. My eye
so nice.
doing something. But, you know, we was sitting there. He walks in with his fellas, and we all sitting there smashing some corned beef sandwiches at the C-Note. And we sitting there like, oh, dang, that is nice. Okay.
In your 20s, you looking for that.
Okay. I wasn't really, but that's
I'm just saying,
you know, yeah, I understand
not
what
like
you're saying.
physically going out for a guy, which you should never do that anyway as a woman.
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
But in the 20s, you don't want that to be something that you just can't look at.
All right. I got to be at least able to look at you.
Yeah, we got to have some kind of attraction. Yeah. But I'm saying, you know, when you get 35, it should change.
True.
You should not just be looking for somebody who
look good. I don't want nobody that think they finer than me any goddamn way.
Who does?
Who gonna take their time? Who getting dressed quicker? Goddamn. You know? Huh?
You getting dressed quicker.
Okay, like goddamn, why I got to take you so long to get dressed? Brush your hair, get some iron little shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Well, my partner, my husband takes all day getting dressed.
Oh yeah.
I'm like sitting there waiting on his ass, like I'm picking him up for the day.
I don't know, mine. He don't take that long. It depends, like on where we going, because sometimes he be trying to have us coordinate. You know what I'm saying? Coordinate. He see what I got on, be like, oh, okay, let me go. Then he got to go flip flop, you know, do all of that. But other than that, no, he don't. I don't think he really take that long. I don't even take that long. I already have. If we already had somewhere planned to go, I already had in my mind earlier that week.
What you was wearing?
What I was probably gonna wear.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm, you know, me and my girls used to be, you know, hit it free before 9. You know what I'm saying? At the club. So shit, we used to have our shit 30 minutes. We was ready out the door because we got to get to the club before 9. So I still kind of got that,
mentality,
you know,
going on.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you're 35 and older, we're going to get back to that.
Yeah.
If you're not looking for a man that's a little bit more stable than his mirror, then you got a problem. And then when you get to 40,
because looks go away, honey.
I want to say 40 and up, you're looking, your needs change, and it's quicker.
Yeah.
Like I meet somebody in my 40s, I'm looking like, okay, well, we don't got much time, so let me see what you got going on, because I want to be married within a year.
Okay.
I need to be married in a year, and within that year, I gotta know if you like my kids. Me and my kids get along. If I got small kids, but if I found a man, if I wasn't me, and I was 40 years old, and I found a man who, after dating him for months, and we're comfortable with each other,
right?
And he is helping me take care of my children because maybe their dad is not in their life. Because that's probably, a lot of times that's really what's going on.
Yeah,
your dad's not in your life as they should be. They're not in the home.
Right.
But you taking my daughter to her piano lessons. I'm taking my son to swim because I can't be in 2 places at one time. You offer your help.
And you doing that for me.
You coming to my house. You cooking me dinner, my kids dinner. And you're helping me out. And you fix your shit in my house that you don't have to fix. And you making me lunches in the middle of the day because you just a nice guy. And you just want to show me that I'm worthy.
Okay.
And I am consistently, what if I was consistently saying this can't be true, you ain't that nice enough, but I'm still searching for something. What am I looking for?
Searching for a flaw.
Exactly. Now I'm searching for a flaw from you, but then I'm still out in the world thinking that my Prince Charming is going to come.
Baby,
well, sometimes
and he could be right there in your face.
He's helping me out. He's doing all the things that a man should do for a woman and for her kids if they're not his. We're doing family things together.
Because a lot of women nowadays coming with a package.
They come with a package. And the man, if he accepts this package and we get along well and we have all the chemistry in the world, sometimes you need a man that's a little bit older to get that from you. You know, he got to be a little bit older. Because you ain't going to find
too many young ones that's going to
no, because
step up and do something.
They're
like
out
that.
searching for bitches 10 years younger than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So you need to find, if you 40, your man should be 50
Yeah.
and over.
Yeah.
Unless y'all met in the 30s and y'all
You
just grew
it's
together.
very rare that you will find one, a younger one, with that mentality.
Yes.
Of someone a little older and wants that stability in their life, and actually, you know, wants to have a family and grow and build. Then you got these little bucket heads that just wanna, you know, can I come through? Won't, all right, I'm gonna call you later type of thing. But you know, looks fade.
You got to stop
over the years
putting all your baskets
yeah.
into what the person looks like.
Yeah.
Yes, you should have some type of attraction to this person because, granted, you
got to look at them.
You got to look at them.
If you planning on life.
But at 40 years old, you should be planning on 40, 50 with kids. You know, and you shouldn't be. What are you looking for? If you got all of the things on your checklist besides he may be a little bit older than you, then I'm trying to understand what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You want somebody to give all his qualities and be younger, because if he's young as you, he wants somebody younger than you.
Right. Because I could honestly say, just like you were saying, in my 20s, I was looking for the hottest thing popping.
Of course.
Like, oh, he cute, girl.
Of course.
You
don't want nobody
got that
thing
20s. Too. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Before the gray sweatpants thing start happening, whatever. But I'm just saying, you know, that's what. But then, you know, the older I got, and the less I started hanging out and been there and did that type of stuff or whatever.
To get more stable.
I started looking for long term.
You ain't
instead of right now.
Yeah, that's what the problem is. Even women now, that's why it's so much online dating, because they're trying to see what they go through the pictures and, oh, he did. So he can write down, like I said before, whatever he wants in that little profile.
They do a lot of catfishing.
Oh, they can do whatever. They can whatever he wants in that little profile. But then when you get with him, he's not as nice as his profile maybe says that he was.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Because men sometimes, they can be very mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, women can be bitches, but men can be mean.
I'm going to tell you a little secret.
I'm listening. I like secrets.
Back in the day, I ain't even going to lie. Okay, in my 20s, young, dumb, and stupid. Y'all remember Black Planet?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I never got on Black Planet, but yeah.
Okay, I had got on there one time. You know what I'm saying? Running through there, thought I had linked up with this old fine little piece, a little something. Ooh, the picture was flawless, honey.
Only Photoshop.
Met this nigga at the movies.
You know it was dark in the movie.
No, we met at the theater before we went in the show. Okay. Didn't look nothing, nada like what I saw
what you was
on
expecting?
The picture. I was expecting him to look like he did on the picture. Okay?
Was that
his clothes was dirty, you know, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Did you still go to the movie?
We saw the show. I don't even know what it was I saw at the time, but after that, I didn't talk to the brother no more. And no longer did I see Black Planet.
You was done. He was like, yeah, I'm done with Black Planet.
Yeah, you know, that catfishing is real. That was before they even called it catfishing. You know,
Well, I know a guy, and he's the sweetest guy. And I you know, he's the sweetest guy when it comes to having a woman. But for some reason, he keep bumping into old knucklehead ass bitches. And he's one of the guys that's a little older than, you know, who he is dating. But she want to constantly remind him, we need a break. We need a break. We need a break. But you want to call him the fuck. If he's so not your type and you always need a break, why you keep calling him the fuck?
Because that's the only thing she really like about him, probably.
I guess so. But you accept all the good things, the other qualities that he has.
She don't want him. She want the dog, She want a dog nigga. That's what she want. But she want to keep him because she know that thing is popping.
Well, he's an older guy, and I guess he got older tricks too.
You know, they
I want him to find somebody that's worthy. If he finds some knucklehead ass bitches. I did not know women was this stupid.
Yeah, they are. They are. They're out here.
I mean,
definitely.
That age though. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
You can't be that stupid this old. You're almost 40 or over 40 years old.
Some women just like men. They not ready to grow up
at all.
You know, my cousin said to me one time when he was like, cuz, you know, you kind of like slowed up or whatever, you know. This was, you know, when I met my now husband. You know, I kind of fell out of the scene because me and cuz used to, hang like wet clothes. You know what I'm saying? Hit it, you know, whatever. And I just slowed up or whatever. And, you know, I was with my old man and he was like, cuz you kind of, you know, switching up the game a little bit. I was like, well, shit, I can't find nobody being with y'all because everybody thought I was with your ass and you my cousin, exactly. You know? And he told me that he would never change. I said, at some point in your life, you're gonna have to change. You can't be the same for the rest of your life. You can't.
And you know what's so sad? You would deal with a woman for 5 and 6 years, and she see that you are just the same person, but she's wanting more, and she won't relinquish herself from your grip, so she could find better. You know,
yeah.
It's like, let yourself be free from a motherfucker that don't want you.
Love is a hard thing, though.
When
this get caught, this and this got to catch up with each other.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, for her to relinquish herself and let herself be like, you know what?
I deserve.
Self. What? Huh? What you doing?
Self.
Listen,
hey, self.
Bitch, I'm trying to tell you something. Listen to me down here. Well, I ain't trying to listen to you down there. I'm still trying to do something. I'm trying to see something. Well, no, I'm trying to tell you. You know, they battling with each other. They battle. The brain and the heart battle with each other real hard.
But then why do women fall in love so easily then?
Because a lot of women just want to be loved.
But then when they find a nigga that's lovable, they treat him like shit because they don't know that this is the guy. They so used to that garbage that they've been thrown that they just throw away the good guy.
If y'all hear me saying yeah, it's because I just got through watching this country bunk and that's yeah. You know, I like country talk, whatever.
No, I saw a video with, excuse us 1 second.
Right, sorry.
I saw a video with a lady on a plane.
Oh yeah,
that's where I got it from. Yeah,
she like yeah.
She was hilarious.
Yeah. You want to put me out this plane? I ain't going. Yeah. I'm like,
she was funny.
North Carolina.
She was so funny. But back to her not being able to recognize a good man when you see one. What
she don't want a good man.
She does want a good man, but she's so used to not having one that do anything for her that when someone comes along may not be what you want in the physique area, maybe in the age area, but if everything else, the qualities are there.
The qualities are there. That perfect.
Nobody's perfect
from the tip of his head to the tip of his toes. Somebody tell me you got it.
No, he if that's the case, he ain't real.
Exactly. Tell me you got it. Because where God created them at. Because I'm trying to, you know.
On Facebook.
Oh. Because you know everything on Facebook is true. You know, so
if you find the perfect guy, he is from Facebook.
Okay.
That means he got everything that you ever wanted from Facebook.
Everything that's on Facebook is real.
It gotta be.
It's the truth. Okay, it's gonna be the truth. It is the truth. That's what it is the truth on Facebook.
Like women that say, I want a guy on my level, or a man
that
say he want a guy on his level.
What's your level?
What is your level? You mean because maybe you got an education and you got paper behind your name? Because guess what? Just because you book smart don't mean you got smarts. Because I know some,
because you can
some
be
book smart
and not street smart. You know, and life smart. It's 3 totally different things.
Oh my God, yes.
You know,
and you got no common sense.
Because common sense ain't common sense no more.
Oh no. Just because you got a degree on your name does not mean that you are above getting that bullshit ass nigga. But what you gotta understand is everybody don't go to college.
Yeah.
Everybody don't got paper.
Yeah.
So you're gonna miss your blessing that God maybe have for you because he doesn't have or she doesn't have a degree.
And that's let me piggyback off of that, what you just said. And do some of us women that are with the wrong guy, do you ever feel like because you're staying there dealing with that wrong guy, just like the one you were talking about, like just staying there 5-6 years and just dealing with, do women ever feel like they're, it might be a stupid question to ask.
Nothing is stupid.
Do you maybe feel like your blessing is being blocked because you're dealing with a certain situation?
Well, you know what? That's a good question, because say you're in a relationship with somebody and I mean, it's just tumultuous. You know what I'm saying? You're battling, you just bumping heads all the time. But guess what? You are so in love with this person. And vice versa. Neither one of you can see how bad you are for each other. It's really God trying to pull y'all apart. And y'all fighting to stay together. Because if you get to the point where you motherfuckers is fighting all the time, not fist fighting, but just arguing all the time, you probably don't need to be together.
Pretty much.
If every little itty bitty thing makes you argue and fight, that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? So you are holding yourself back from being found for your right, for whoever is perfect for you to come along in your life. You have totally blindsided that part of your life because you so trying to fight with this motherfucker all the time.
Right.
You know, always got to fight about everything. You shouldn't be fighting this much.
And they always say that a woman knows when she's had enough.
Sometimes it's too long.
But
then by the time...
When is it enough?
By the time you figure out you done had enough, your motherfucking Prince Charming has married another bitch.
True that.
You know, you keep bumping into the same guy at the grocery store. He
like,
might have been the one that was sent down to the grocery store for you, but you standing around this knucklehead.
That's why you always gotta have a wig or something on standby when you go to the grocery store.
Listen, if motherfucker don't get with me the way I am, then
I mean, true that. When I get home, I'm pop it off and be like, "Hey, boo." Okay.
What if you don't? What if you got that wig on, right? But then you meet somebody and you got this wig on.
Okay.
But then you go on a date and you got another piece of hair on.
Okay.
Or you got your hair on. And you be like,
that ain't, girl, let me tell you.
This is not who I was going on a date with. Like, who the fuck are you?
Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you. Shit. I used to, back in the day, in my 20s, I used to have a real short haircut. Okay.
Kind of like mine.
It was a little shorter than that. Okay. Since like 2007, I have let it grow out or whatever. But I used to date this guy who, when I had the short hair, and I was experimenting with the wigs and stuff or whatever. And we was about to get ready to go out. So I was like, okay, well, hold on a minute or whatever. I went in the bathroom or whatever, pulled my wig, threw it on, and came out the bathroom, and he was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. I said, you don't like it? He was like, I mean, you know, anything look good on you, but you could gave me a heads up. I'm like, shit. You went in the bathroom. What person came out? I'm saying, you know, nothing wrong with wigs.
Whatever happened to the woman that just want to be natural?
It's a lot of them. They doing that a lot nowadays.
Her eyebrows not this thick. And, you know what I'm saying?
You know, look, I love Serena Williams, but her eyebrows annoy the shit out of me.
But the difference is they're hers.
I'm
talking about
but
those
them
ones,
things be all over the place sometimes.
I'm talking about the ones where they draw that real big. I don't know the shape, like a bow and arrow. No, not like a bow and arrow, like a, what's the thing you throw at it and it come back to you?
The arrow.
No.
Oh,
boomerang. That's what their eyebrows look like. A dark ass boomerang.
I seen those.
Whatever happened?
They look horrible.
What is going on with that?
I don't even know. And that whole, what they call it now, it's like they tattooing, what they call it. It's not tattooing though, but it is almost tattooing, but they call it something else.
Like permanent eyebrows or something?
God, what do they call it? I seen Tommy getting it on Love and Hip Hop, getting it done, and she was bleeding and stuff or whatever.
The threading?
Not the thread. Okay. It's they use a little like cutting thing, like, oh, I don't know what it's called. People help me.
Girl, I don't know what that is.
But you know, listen. Point blank is looks fade. Once you get older, look, it's time to start looking for more than, you know, what somebody look like, because what they look like can't pay no bills.
And can't hug you and love you.
Exactly.
And can't help take care of your kids.
They just look
cute.
They just look cute, and that's all. It's whatever.
Because sometimes they be looking cuter than you.
Okay. I don't know. I be running from the ones that look too damn fine. Like, look, nigga, I don't want you. Go away.
You mean?
Ooh.
You mean because you can be.
Oh.
I'm fine.
And I don't want to, you know, the hoes be all over them. Then I'm going to have problems. Every time I leave out the goddamn door with your ass, I'm going to be like, look, you go over there and I'm going to go over here. Bitches, recognize when you have a good ass man.
Recognize it. I don't give a fuck how old he is or she is.
Listen, if he
good, how much money he got, you know, I mean, ain't nobody, it ain't a lot of millionaires out here.
Because it's rare and few that you will find one out here that is willing to, one, if you have kids, especially young kids, that are willing to be there for you and take on the role. You know,
the
not
role as an absentee parent. If
there isn't an absentee, you know, they're still there.
What I'm saying is, your child father is not in the home.
Right.
Okay.
Which is
so sometimes you get it every other weekend a break. You know what I'm saying? You get a break every other weekend. Some people never get a break at all if their children's father is not in the state, or they just don't want to be bothered in the state. But then you meet this man who, because he cares for you, I mean, he just throws himself into your life, and you honestly, you throw yourself into him because you see he's throwing himself into you.
Right.
But that one thing that you caught up on, the age or the weights, or he don't got no education, something is blocking you from giving yourself to him or her. And you miss out on that because you'll want to constantly remind somebody how, you know, oh, you too old, or you need to.
You just want to find that one little flaw.
Yeah.
When everything else supersedes that one little flaw.
Everything else supersedes it.
Man, if that one little flaw was something simple as hell, we'd be together. Look, nigga, look. Come on, let's go to Ohio.
Yeah, we going down.
We going down here to the city hall.
Especially at a certain age. I'm not saying do that shit at 20 years old. I'm saying at 45, 40, your motherfucking priorities should not be the same as they are when your ass was 20.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You got a motherfucker that's gonna come hang with you, take care of you, treat you like a woman, not cuss you,
like the queen that you are.
love you and love your kids, treat your kids as they were their children. What more is it that you want? What else? You got a house, you're not homeless.
You know, I love for a man wash these feet.
He might wash your feet too. He might do everything that you actually
That's a quote from
want.
Jason's lyric.
But he might be too old for you in your mind. But bitch, you over 30.
How old is too old?
After 30 years old, it don't matter how the fuck old he is.
No, I'm saying like if you were single and I were single and we were out here still in the dating scene, how old what's your cutoff of somebody that you would date?
You know, I probably can't date a man that walks with a cane and crutches and just like bent over all the time. I can't do that.
Osteoporosis.
But I've dated an older man, over 60. I just had James Madison. You know, he was in, the judicial system. You know I did for a living, so I dated a judicial person.
Okay.
And he was an older guy. He wasn't bent all over, crept all over, and he was really nice. But my flaw was he was like a grandpa. I couldn't kiss him. I couldn't kiss him but that was me. I was young. You know what I'm saying? But if he was still around and I was single right now, I'd kiss his old ass. Like, we're kissing old motherfucker shit.
I was saying, I don't know. For me, like, my husband is 4 years older than me. I'll be 41. He'll be 45. So I know before I met him, I was dating a gentleman who was maybe even a little older than him at the time. And his friends used to look at me like, how you fucking with him? How you get hurt? Like, type of shit. I used to be like, these are your friends for real? You know what I'm saying? I guess because I look younger than what I was at the time. And thing with him was he was a Mason. Nothing against Masons at all. But he was the type where when I say move, you move. Just like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's different.
Yeah.
No one wants to be controlled now.
If you tell me you coming over, I need to know a specific time.
You better be there.
Exactly. And you better be there at the time that you say you gonna be there.
Yeah.
I called this individual for a particular situation that was going on in my life at the time. And instead of him being comforting, he was more concerned about my hair being in a ponytail. Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm bawling my eyes out, crying. The situation was like crazy. And he says, what I tell you about your hair in a ponytail? Huh? What you talking about?
Well, we just got our lovely Reese Ruby Red. She's a call in right now. She has something to say. We can't hear you, Reese.
Yeah, Reese. Yeah.
What's going on?
No, we can't hear you a lot, Reese. This phone, our call-in line is flawed.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch myself.
No, I don't think it's you. I think it's this phone.
How it sound now?
No, it's not you, sweetheart. We got someone trying to call in. Can't hear us. But
Kitty got her phone?
Yeah.
I'm going to call Kitty phone.
okay. So she's going to call back. What we're saying is, stop acting like looks and material things are all the things that will keep your relationship going. You have to have more. You have to have more. Even when you're together for a long time, you have to have more than sex. Because you can't fucking fuck all the time. You got to have conversation. You got to have something good for each other.
Now?
Okay, here she is. What you got to say about this, Reese?
What's the topic today?
The topic is women who can't recognize a good man when she get one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna smack her. She said, "Yeah, one more motherfucking time."
Cause I love country accents. This shit is like, I love it.
So we're talking about women who can't recognize that they done been with shitty men their whole life, and when a good man come along, she can't recognize him, and she let him go.
I mean, you know, that's shit.
It's unfortunate. One woman's trash is another woman's treasure. Ain't
And
that
vice
what they
versa.
say?
Oh yes. You get rid of this man if you want to with your dumb ass. And he help you with your children, and he does all these things for you and with you, and you worried about his age. And wait a minute, let's talk about this. Let's talk about women who have children, right? And have young kids, boys. Not young kids, I'm talking about 10 and up. Have young boys, their father's not in their life, they don't have any male figure, and you date a guy who is trying to help you with your son. And you comfortable enough to have his motherfucker ride in the car with the man by himself to take him to practice, and you comfortable with him sitting at the house with your kids while your motherfucking ass go to work, but he can't help you discipline your child. And I'm not talking about beating them. I'm just talking about you don't want him to say nothing to your child. He's a young man who doesn't have a father figure, but you won't allow somebody in enough to help you with him because you're not doing a good job, apparently. What about that?
Well, maybe, you know, what they thinking is discipline might not be discipline to that woman.
But what if she doesn't discipline at all?
That's kind of difficult because, I mean, that's kind of difficult because if your mind frame of discipline is different than my mind frame of discipline, we don't end up getting into it a lot.
I hear you on that.
So what do you?
What do you? That.
So she shouldn't date then.
I mean, she would have to date someone who has the same core values as her, and that conversation should be had before he even get a chance to even meet the kid.
I agree.
Because you can't just let everybody meet your damn kids.
But guess what? Okay, you didn't have the conversation. Now you're dating the guy. You, like I said, you're letting the guy spend time with your child alone. He's staying at your house while you're at work. He's pretty much parenting your children. But he can't say anything to your child in a disciplinary form.
I mean, not at that disciplinary form, disrespect, I'm raising my kid, no.
But say that again.
Not if the way you are speaking to my child or the way you're trying to discipline them. You know, maybe in your eyes, I'm not disciplining them, but in my eyes, maybe I am. So if we've never had that conversation and the way you're trying to discipline them disrespect how I'm trying to raise them, we got a problem.
We can barely hear you, Ruby. But I understand you said maybe the core values of the way you discipline your child is not the way that your partner may discipline their children. And you're going to have a conflict.
I understand that because, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, please do.
But me and my husband both have different ways of disciplining kids. Okay. He's more want to be his kids' best friends and type of thing. And I ain't trying to be your best friend at this point.
Right. I'm your parent.
Especially coming up. When you become an adult, then we could kick it. But coming up, I'm not trying to be your best friend.
Yeah.
You know, so we always bump heads in that because it would be stuff that he do that I used to be like, dude, you really want to let that happen? Because the consequences of that happening, you ain't gonna like that.
The backfire is rough.
And then when it happens, then you gonna be like, you was right, babe. You was right. You know, I'm trying to tell you, you know, especially when it comes to, I can't really with a boy because I tried to raise my son the best I could being a woman.
Right.
Though his father was in his life, all his life, and still is, they don't really, they bump heads a lot because they are very much alike mentally.
Right.
But, you know, he got along with my son to a certain point. They did fall out once. But, you know, they're real cool. But his daughter, he was just too lenient on things that I was just like, from a female's point of view, of you letting her do A, B, C, and D. I was just like, that ain't, I don't think you should do that type of thing.
But it is the difference is you try to have a conversation about it. You're not trying to just go in there and just do. You know what I'm saying? But if, like me, if somebody came into my life, well, I guess somebody did come into my life with my son. He didn't really want that role to discipline. You know what I'm saying? Because I did such a great job. But if I had not been doing a good job and he had some suggestions that maybe I didn't think of, I would try those things. Because I have a boy, because I'm a woman, and I don't know how to raise a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, how to raise a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as you're not going to kill my son and choke him out and all that stuff, and you're going to make him go outside and do the lawn, and you're going to make him do, you know, things that guys should be doing, take out the trash because he don't want to take out the trash. And I'm not going to tell you don't tell him to take the trash out. I'm not going to tell you if he's raising his voice to me, don't talk to him. Let me handle it. No, I want him to understand as a man, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to check somebody that's yelling at his mother or check somebody yelling at a woman. Even if you're the one doing it.
Quick for doing that. You know, like nobody talking to his mom.
But if you grow up yelling at your mother as a young man and nobody ever checked you about it, guess what? You're gonna continue to yell at your mother and any other woman that comes along.
Yeah, but I would give my husband so much as props where, you know, when my son played basketball since he was itty bitty. And when he came into my life, my son was still playing basketball. Whatever it was with my son that he wanted to do, he took my son to practice with an AAU league. And they were like, well, we already got everybody we need. My husband like, look, we done came all the way out here. Why don't y'all just let him practice with him or whatever, whatever. They end up saying like, look, what's his name? What's y'all number? And brought him on to the team. Had he not done that, my son would not have traveled with this AAU league, you know, with basketball.
You gave him a little bit of leeway with your son.
Right.
You didn't say, oh, don't talk to my son. Let me handle it. No, you know, he wanted to give your son some time that maybe he didn't have because maybe his daddy was out of the state or whatever, you know. But even if he wasn't, it's like, I'm with you. So let me love your son too. You know what I'm saying? Let me love your son. And as a man, I need to show him how to do things that you're not doing. Because you don't think of it as a woman that this is the type of stuff that your son should be doing.
Right. And I used to love it. Like when his prom came, he made sure he was there, helped him put his tux on. When it was graduation time, he didn't want to ride with me to graduation. He wanted to ride before, you know, we got married, he wanted to ride with my husband, you know, to graduation or whatever, you know.
You let him in.
That was what I loved, you know. And when you have somebody that come in your life like that, you want to kind of hold on to, you know, to that.
And you know what? In the beginning, you know, as a young man, you probably don't want this man to say nothing to you. You're not my dad.
Right.
But you can't stop the process of him trying to be in your child's life, and you, girl or boy. You can't stop the process because there is a beginning where a child does not want someone else telling him or her what to do.
Yeah.
You are not my father.
My relationship with my stepdaughter, not so, you know,
Great.
existing or whatever. It exists when it want to exist. But him and my son are still real, you know, tight to this day. Like, you know, or whatever. My son come home and they like the best of friends.
But,
you know,
but there was,
that's
there was
just
a
going
process.
to
You got to get to that point.
Going to women that don't accept guys who are actually trying to be there, not just for you, but for your kids.
Yeah.
And
That's
women
important.
not accepting that. Like,
That is
I don't
important.
understand why you wouldn't want that to happen. Like, you know, he's not just there for you, but he's trying to be there for you and your kids as well, because you're a package deal.
Maybe she don't want to be. Maybe these bitches don't want packages.
And they don't.
Maybe they want to
you know,
separate
they don't
it.
want a good guy like that. Why they wouldn't want a good guy like that? Boggles my mind.
boggles
I don't
me
even
too.
understand.
Boggles me
But
too.
you know, just leave them on out here and let
somebody
a good
else
woman
grab them up. That's right.
Yeah, just let somebody go
Please
ahead
believe
and
me.
get them.
Let them go.
Because they
honey.
will. And when they get them, you gonna be like, oh,
I shoulda, woulda, coulda.
yeah.
I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how she sounded. Yeah. Okay.
So what else can we speak on about these crazy women? Not knowing what they got till it's gone, or not letting a man into their life.
Because we
kids.
always want to rag on the guys, you know,
Yeah.
and down the guys, but there are women out here who do the same thing. It's, you know, they
It's
just don't
old.
talk about it.
It's women out here that their children are the last thing that they think of.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about they get their hair done, they
Okay.
got new clothes, they got the
Okay.
best bed in the house, they got the
Okay.
best shoes, and their children are walking out of here looking like homeless people.
Okay. Nah.
You won't do their damn head. They barely eating hot breakfasts for breakfast. Constantly eating cereal and noodles and box.
Because that's one thing. I only have one. But I'm going to tell you, that's one thing that I'm going to tell you. You cannot have, my son represents me.
Yeah.
So no matter where he went, he about to be fly. Okay? It may not have been no name brand, whatever, but trust and believe, he was fly and he was crew.
And he was clean.
Okay?
I'm talking about, it's women out here.
Haircut.
They're so nasty.
I can't see
Their
how
house
women do
is
that.
nasty. Listen, I used to, my old job, I'm retired. I used to walk up to some of these houses, me and my partner, and you could smell the house from
Before
the
you
door.
even get to it. Ugh.
And she like, well, we going in? I said, Lord, bitch, I'm going to stand right on this porch and talk to this hoe. If I can smell that shit from the porch, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
And then you go in there, she got 3-4 kids. The kids look a hot mess. She got a nigga laying up in there. You know, like, what the hell?
Hair twisted, braided all up, stick it up, looking like old dirty bastard.
I'm telling you, this is the truth.
You know, everybody's thought process when it comes to a man and a man being around their kids.
You're gonna have to fix this sound, boo.
You got on an earpiece or something?
You're gonna have to take that earpiece off. We can't hear you, sweetheart. Yeah, it's a woman I know right now with her raggedy nasty ass, you know. Okay. She nasty, and her kids look a mess too.
And keep popping them out too.
Popping them out.
Everybody's thought process is not the same when it comes to a man being around the kids. Now, you can't help it if you were raised a certain way and all you doing is repeat what you was taught. It's kind of hard to go tell those people well, no, you're doing this the wrong way, if that's what they were taught.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of hard. So, yeah, I disagree with it, but it's kind of hard to talk to someone who that's their upbringing, and that's how their upbringing was. It's kind of difficult to talk to them and say, hey, you know, this is kind of incorrect, Miss Lady. You know, you should be doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And they're going to be looking at you like you're stupid because, again, that's not what they were taught. That's not how they were shown it to be done. So, it's kind of sticky for me when I try to talk to women in regards to, like, I don't like the word baby daddy. I think that's so stupid and ghetto. Like, this man got a name. He had a name before you met him. He had a name. So why you got to call his name the baby daddy?
That's just my baby daddy. I ain't never wrong with that.
I like that.
Who that is?
There's nothing wrong with saying baby daddy.
What's his man's name? Now,
Would you think there's something wrong with saying baby daddy? I don't personally see baby daddy.
All right, I'm gonna let you talk.
We can't hear you. I keep telling you that. I don't know what you're doing.
Listen. I'll call, even though my son is 23, about to be 23.
Yes, that's better.
No, I think I say my son's father.
I don't say baby daddy, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
Personal here, I hate it. It makes it sound, for me, it just sounds good as say that. Your baby daddy, like
because you wasn't saying that when you was making that baby, huh?
That's her baby's dad.
Now once you say it once or twice, I work around a bunch of young girls, so once they say it once or twice, I'm like, what's the man's name? And then once you tell me his name, and now we're in a conversation, and you tell me this man's name, for years, like, why you go back to calling him your baby daddy? You just only tell me his name. I got it. Like, why can't it be your child's father?
So what's the difference when someone says my husband all the time or my wife all the time? Like, my name Tina. My husband. Bitch, I know you married. I know you married, so you got a husband. Why you always, oh girl, my husband this, my husband that.
My son's father introduced me to somebody one time as this is my son's mother.
That's fine. You are his son's mother.
Because I am.
Right. What she saying
he ain't say my baby mama.
That's just
he ain't no baby.
I guess because
I don't say baby daddy, but I'm not opposed to people saying it. They had a whole song about it.
They did a meaning behind it. And ever since, but prior to that, people wasn't saying my baby daddy. People were saying my child's father. The song? It was like my child's father, the father of my child. That is, they were saying that, and then all of a sudden, they're saying it, and now, my baby daddy.
That's the urban way to say it.
It's urban, very urban, very urban. You're right, but I don't think you ghetto because you say baby daddy. Like, I just think different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? My children's dad, their dad. I say that mostly. That's their dad.
Well, I can't say it because I don't have no baby. I got a grown man, so
that's my son, daddy.
That's his daddy.
That's his daddy.
He the pappy.
He's so country.
They depicted the person as a bad person or something like that. It was something negative about the song. The song wasn't a good song. It wasn't glorifying.
It was a urban song, That's just my baby daddy.
Who that is? Who that is?
I don't really remember the meaning of, or actually the words to the song.
They said your baby daddy was locked up, but why?
I'm gonna smile that out.
I was ghetto as hell. Whatever.
So we're gonna do some last words about this night because I just felt like compelled to talk about how women want a good man, but when they get a good man, they don't even know what it looks like. So Open your eyes, bitches. You sometimes when you have a good man, he may not come in a package.
Try to look through the forest.
He might not come in a package that you like it all wrapped up with, you know, with the bow and the, you know, physique and the muscles and all of that. But that package that look like that, wrapped up all pretty, focus on what's inside the package.
And don't have your standards so damn high that you ain't even up that high.
How about that?
Okay?
How about that?
You got your standards so damn high, but when we walk up in your house look like shit. Look like the hurricane just ran up, Katrina just ran up through this motherfucker.
You got thrift store furniture,
okay,
but he gotta have shit from Gardner White.
I understand you want a motherfucker to bring something to the table, but bitch, what you got?
Damn, you said he got to bring the table.
Oh, shit, well.
Bitch, you should have had a table already.
Okay, you ain't, okay, listen.
Shit, let the nigga bring a vase full of flowers to your table, but have a table.
There are still a few good men out here.
Oh, there's a lot of good men out here. You know, it's just like I said, the women can't recognize it because they're so used to getting the garbage, you know, from the street and got to fight.
What they thought of a good man is not, it's really not what a good man is. I mean, it all goes back to the upbringing.
You mumble. You are really mumbled.
I really hate your sound.
Whatever you just did right there, keep doing that.
Yeah, because,
I'm sitting in the same damn spot.
You did something.
Something's changed, child.
So what I'm saying is, you just have to take, some self, pretty much look at yourself and really look at what you really want before you decide what you're looking for in a mate.
Right. You're right.
True that.
So what's your last words, Keita?
Shit, I said it.
That was what you said?
That was what I said.
You ain't got nothing else to say about this shit?
I love everybody. God bless.
We're not talking about that shit.
Okay.
Love is love.
I was gonna
but
say, God bless.
We want women to recognize when they have a good man. Stop looking at what he can give to you.
Look at the bigger
monetarily, materialistically, physically in the face.
Look
at
that
all of the big
go.
stuff. Look at how he treats you, treats your children, treats your house,
amen,
treats your heart.
Okay, come over, cut your grass.
When he treats your heart, if something broke in your house and he break his neck to come fix that shit, that's a good nigga. Okay, he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to take care of you and your kids' body. He doesn't have to nourish you.
He your porch light is out.
He could just come fuck you and leave.
He just come and change it. You come home.
Maybe
like,
that's
I
what
thought
you
my
want.
porch light was. Oh no, he changed your porch light.
He changed your porch light. He fixed your door. He fixed your garage door. He fixed your car. He put an oil change on your car. And just look at the inside of the package. Stop looking at the wrapper. Because sometimes the motherfucking wrap boxes be emptied in the motherfucker. But the box wrapping is beautiful. When you have something good, try to recognize it.
Yes.
You know, if it feels weird and it feels good, sometimes you got to go with that.
Let it go.
You know, when you ain't got to fight with somebody all the time about where they at, who, you know, being quiet about, you know, where they at. They don't really want to tell you exactly where they at. If somebody like, oh, I'm here, you can come through.
Right.
Come through. But if I can't never get out of your motherfucking ass where you are, something wrong. Something wrong. You can't never answer the phone when I call. You gotta always want to text me. Something wrong.
Shit.
Stop texting all the time. Pick up the goddamn phone.
Yeah.
So, this is Ruby Red on the phone. She had to call in because she, you know, she getting
you, Ruby.
She getting her daughter prom stuff together, honey. We might go live on that day because this is gonna be a nice day. She's gonna be beautiful. It's a whole new world.
Proms are so different.
Yeah, they get naked and
Woo,
stupid.
the girl in the Barbie box. got delivered by FedEx in the Barbie box.
The girl in the freaking casket.
Okay, why?
What's wrong with your mama? That's one of the mothers that I'm talking about is dumb as shit. There's no way in hell I want to see my daughter in a casket.
Hell no.
I would never want that visual in my head.
That's like that. What's that movie? Where they was seeing the shit happening, and before it happened. What the hell is that movie?
Oh my God! Final Destination.
Yes, a bunch of goddamn accidents and shit, and
I
you
do
see
not
the shit.
want
Why
the
the fuck would you
visual
want
of
your
my
daughter to
child
arrive
in
in
a casket.
Right.
That is nothing that I want to see. That shit gonna stick in your head forever. Luckily, on God, she got up out of that casket, and you can see her out of the casket. But you still can flash back. When my sister was in her casket, I can't get that picture out of my head.
First of all, I would rather rent a goddamn Bentley than rent a goddamn casket. How the fuck
I
did that?
never want to see my baby in a casket.
Hell no.
That is not something that I want to see.
Yeah.
That's that dumb mama syndrome. It is some dumb bitches out here that got kids. Okay. And it's some very good fathers. I know a lot of men that have their children. And good dads. They care about their education. They care about their clothes, their hair, their heart. You know, not bringing them around a bunch of different women. But y'all women will fuck anything moving sometimes and put your kids to the wayside. Okay?
Don't do it.
So find you a good man that love you and will love your kids and treat you right. And goddamn it, live your life. Shit, just don't be a nasty bitch.
Empty.
Oh, and by the way, this ain't shit but apple cider, but I wanted to feel like I was doing something.
You know.
Deuces.
Love you.
7 Mile.
Love, peace, and weave grief.
Peace. Smile at Akita. Wait, let's let Reese smile. Smile at Reese.
Smile, Reese.
Smile, bitch.
Smile.